welcome to another Lead In with Lorne. And oh my goodness, this is a wonderful time of the year for all kinds of reasons. Starting to snow here in the West. It's also the football season, and trying to qualify for the World Cup for a lot of soccer/football teams. All kinds of things going on. People are going back into the theater. The orchestra pits are starting to come alive, and lots is going on. And in the world of work, it is also a very active time. And what's really causing even more activity than normal is this idea of the movement of the amount of people that have actually quit working or have decided to go do something else. And in the US alone, the last month, 4.3 million people quit, 20 million since April. And the numbers are different in Canada and the UK and Europe and other parts of Asia and other places for all kinds of different reasons, but there is a trend. Anyway, what happens is that when one person moves, a whole bunch of people often have to move to different positions. Opportunity presents itself. So where I'm going with the message this week is, if you're a leader, be ready with your depth chart. And a depth chart means that for every position that you have, that you need to make and create the value, make the more purpose more true in the work that you do for your organization, you have these valuable people that are a source of success. And if they choose to move, which oftentimes is a very good thing, because remember, you're trying to develop them. If they choose to move and do something else, then you've got a vacancy that ideally you're ready to have thought about how you're going to fill it. One thing is not very comforting to do is to go and find and call HR and say, hey, so-and-so has left, and they out and do a search, and 8 weeks later, you still haven't found anybody. The burden ends up on the rest of your teammates and on you, and that's not very gratifying. So what I'm asking you to do, if you're a leader, to think about is to really consider who might be on the depth chart, who might you be able to move in order to replace anybody on your team at any time. Some of those candidates, of course, are people that you've gotten to know internally. Some of those people are ideally people that you've gotten to know outside of your immediate organization, and you're constantly trying to meet them. You're finding out what their interests are, and you're going to help them, connect them to an opportunity, if that makes sense. If you're an individual, then be aware of the opportunity that may come in front of you under this kind of environment, because as things change and move, get yourself on somebody's depth chart so that you get the opportunity, if there is movement, so that at least you have the choice to decide, that might be interesting. It may be time for me to move up or to do something different, or to any number of things that you may want to on your overall, your purpose list and your development list, your personal equity development list, that you may want to add into your practice, your personal practice of whatever that may be. So this is a daunting time and a wonderful time. As organizations start to call people forward towards the returning into the more formal workplace, it will even cause more turmoil, because guess what? Not everybody's going to want to do that. Even if it's only a little bit of flexibility, they may not want to do it. So there you're going to even see more opportunity going forward than you're seeing right now. This is the time. Be intentional this week to think about, if you're leading, who's on your depth chart. Make a list. Don't just have ideas like names, actual real people. And the same applies individually. Think about where and how you might present yourself to get on somebody's depth chart list, internally or externally, and be responsible and self-accountable in both ways. The HR can help you and your boss can help you, but you're the only person that manages your career. And frankly, as a leader, you're ultimately responsible to find the resources you need to go and get the results that you're trying to accomplish. So that's also, you can get great help from HR and from other parts of the organization, but it's ultimately your responsibility. So be proactive, be intentional. What a wonderful time take advantage, and fill out those depth charts one way or another. Thanks. Hope that's got you thinking. Nothing profound, but requires thought, intention, and hope you have fun considering it. As always, hang out on our socials, and join us on our YouTube channel, and join our conversation. Help us in our purpose to create great workplaces of belonging where people can show up, thrive, make a difference, and organizations can get sustainable, ongoing results in an extraordinary, even a magical culture. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.